You may remember this face from yesterday. This is Anthony Ianiero. He's the owner of Flex Appeal in East Greenwich, and he is part of this Changing Your Body Fitness Challenge. Again, we've got several people who signed up to change their bodies over the next couple of months. And I know yesterday you mentioned the importance of nutrition as part of the whole challenge. You're going to be making a healthier version of chicken parm. So what do you got for us?
Okay, we're going to be doing this as a finish to a 21-day detox, which is the bodies will be eating a different kind of food.
Okay.
But at the end of the 21 days, your body will go into a ketosis if you don't change things up. So, so I give them a healthy version of chicken Parmesan. We're going to bake the chicken instead of fry it.
Yep.
We're going to use coconut oil to brown the garlic.
Great.
We're going to be using fresh grated Parmesan cheese at the end. So it's a healthier version as opposed to the deep frying and the melted mozzarella and the canned tomato sauce.
Now I see here you have a lot of this fresh tomato. Are you using that for your sauce as opposed to like a jar?
There's 4 vine ripened and 4 plum tomatoes, fresh plum tomatoes there.
Okay, I see plenty of basil over there as well. And what's this?
Broccoli rabe.
Oh, okay,
great. As our vegetable for today. Okay, and again, we'll be browning the garlic with garlic cloves, because if you don't really can't ingest garlic, you can actually take the cloves out and still have the garlic flavor.
Still have the flavor. Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to putting this together. It's always nice to have a healthy version of a classic. And now we'll send things back over to you. Just feeling healthier by the second here. We've got Flex Appeal owner Anthony Ianiero. We're making our healthy, modified version of chicken parm today. We're going to do kind of the traditional way to start it, though, right, Anthony? Okay, so what do we need to do first?
Chicken breast, put it in the flour, both sides.
Okay.
Kind of shake it off and pick it up.
Yep.
Shake it off. Okay, put the egg, put it in the egg.
We're doing our egg wash here,
egg wash, right? Okay. Make sure it gets egg nice and
covered up there.
Yeah.
And is this just regular breadcrumb?
It's plain.
Okay.
There's nothing in it. Just a plain breadcrumb. Okay.
Okay. Get that fully coated as well.
Right. And we're going to take that. We're going to put it in this pan.
Okay. So at first glance, this is just the way you would start a normal chicken parm.
Right.
But again, you've made some healthy substitutions, which we'll get to in the other part of our recipe, right?
Right.
Okay. Get that in the egg wash. Now, is this something that you tell your clients when you're working with them as sort of a introductory dish once they go through their first sort of?
Well, this is what's called an off meal. We don't call them cheat meals.
Okay.
It's not really, that's not really what's happening, because we're actually not going full bore and going to a pizza place and having a cheat meal.
Right.
So what we're doing is we're calling off meals, which is a little bit different from what they've been doing for the prior 3 weeks.
All right.
And they get to do this every 6 nights. And actually at the end of this whole thing, we didn't have time to bake a cake today. They actually get a piece of chocolate cake.
Oh, you know what? Again, you can't deprive yourself fully, right?
So we're going to bake this in the oven at 400 degrees until a fork passes through lightly.
All right, so we're going to get those cooking, and then we're going to get our gorgeous, healthy homemade sauce in just a minute. Now we'll send things back to you. This is what happens when you have a personal trainer in the kitchen. He's putting me to work. I'm earning my keep in here, getting these garlic cloves all ready to go. We've got 2 pans going. I'm sweating already. All right, Anthony, we're making our sauce, and we're also going to make a side of broccoli rabe too, right? Rabe,
broccoli rabe.
Well, all right. All right, so what do you want to start first?
Put some fresh pepper in there, as much as you like.
All right, this is for our sauce.
Be generous about it. Okay?
Generous, okay.
Put some pepper in here.
Okay.
Just be generous
it's like
with that.
lifting weights in here too with this?
That's about the weight.
That good? More?
That's good.
Okay.
Whatever you like.
All right.
Take all the tomatoes and put them in the pan.
And again, recap for our viewers how much we have in the bowl.
4 plum tomatoes and 4 vine ripened tomatoes.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Put as much basil as you can put in there. Just dump it.
All right.
We like a lot of basil.
And how much is this? Just a container or so? Or?
Yeah, I mean it's like 4 or 5 branches or so.
Okay.
Broccoli rabe.
All right, so we're going to cook these. Now, I know that, just to let our viewers know, you are doing this Change Your Body Challenge, and with the changing the body comes the nutrition.
Right.
Lots of vegetables a must, right?
Right, absolutely.
All right.
Okay.
Little of the stock in there.
We're going to steam this with some organic defatted chicken stock.
Okay.
And we're going to cover this and just let this settle for a while. We're going to put the pasta in the water.
All right.
And we already have the sauce, the finished product of the sauce that's made. So this is what the sauce is going to look like.
So, okay, so that's the finished product.
That's the finished product of that sauce.
So do you need to cover this while it's cooking, or do you let it just kind of air like that? Okay. All right, you can do that.
Okay.
Now,
that'll just reduce. It'll get, the water will render from the tomatoes, and then you'll just let it reduce to your liking. If you like it loose, you have it loose. If you like it thick, you have it thick.
All right. Okay. How long would you guesstimate you would cook it for to get it to this point?
Again, it's really the consistency that you like. I mean, so you can just cook it as long as you want.
Yeah. All right. What do you think this took? 15 minutes?
Yeah, it's about 15 minutes. Yeah.
All right. So this pasta is a very thin pasta.
Yep.
Now, do you recommend using a whole wheat, or what do you think for people who are trying to eat healthy?
Doesn't matter because pasta is a processed food. I'm not crazy about it, but at the same time,
people need their carbs once in a while.
Exactly, right.
All right.
Okay.
So let me get the rest of that in there. And then, do you have oil in the water? Or
I do. I have a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. By the way, when we brown the garlic, we brown it with coconut oil. Because extra virgin olive oil is a monounsaturated fat, and it will turn into a trans fat if it's heated to 180 degrees. So we don't want trans fats. So what we're going to do is at the end, we're going to drizzle the broccoli rabe with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, so you get the flavor of the oil.
Gotcha.
But you're really tasting the oil for what it really is, because it's room temperature.
Okay.
And then we're going to also put it over your chicken and also over on the pasta.
All right, now our chicken has been baking in the oven, and that's been for about 20 minutes or so?
Well, it's about 25 minutes at 500 degrees.
Okay. All right, so that is looking good. We'll check the pasta there. Doesn't take too long to cook that.
No, it's pretty fast, but
all right.
give it a second.
A couple more minutes there. Do you want to pull the chicken out of the oven, or do we still need to cook that?
we can do that. We can plate that.
Okay.
So.
All right, there we go. And again, baked, not fried.
Right.
So that's step one to making this healthy.
Right. So there's a chicken. Okay.
Excellent.
Over here.
And let's check on that rabe here.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So we're going to
Oh, yeah, that's looking good.
Put this over here. Okay.
Now, let me ask you real quickly, those three contestants that we have doing this challenge here, they're just starting out. So this is not something that they would be eating in week one, right?
This is what's called maintenance.
Yeah.
After you get to your goal, let's say you get yourself, you were 30% body fat and you get yourself down to 15% body fat. A woman would have 3% to play with.
Okay.
A man would have probably the same thing. So it's important to understand that you just can't eat the nutrition plan that I have forever. You can't be on it forever. You go back to it when you need it, and you do what you have to do when you don't.
All right.
All right, so we're going to take 4 tablespoons of sauce and put it on top of that.
Let me grab a spoon for you there.
Yep.
Now, recap for our viewers, too, while I do this. Where are you located in East Greenwich?
205 Main Street in East Greenwich. 886-7411 is the phone number.
Great.
If you have any questions about any of this and how to prepare this, don't hesitate to call me.
Oh my gosh, this smells fabulous. All right, and then we're going to put our broccoli on the side. We get a little bit of time here to plate this up. A little bit of the pasta. Oh yeah, that's like cooked so fast.
Okay.
There you go.
We're going to get the water out of there.
Yeah, I'm going to shake that out.
Okay. So we're going to take 4 tablespoons of pasta and sauce and put it on top of that as well.
And again, it's important to measure your portions, right? Because you don't want to over-calorie it up here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. And if you just put that down on the counter, we're going to put the rabe in there.
All right.
Because that's done.
Look at that. Total color, totally healthy, delicious.
Let's get some garlic cloves in there if you like them.
I love them.
Don't leave them out.
All right, well, Anthony,
no, we're not done
Ianiero.
yet. We're not done.
Oh, my goodness, what are we adding now? Oh, yes, our extra virgin olive oil. There we go.
A little bit of, just a drop of olive oil.
Finishing
and one
touch.
more thing.
Yep.
Fresh
cheese.
Fresh grated Parmesan.
All right, I'll let you finish that up, Anthony.